Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Go. Go. Box arrival.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
How are you? Heart emoji, heart emoji. 5 billion months. That's so many. Thanks for the support. How are you doing? How was your Tuesday? How's it going so far? Go. You were Minecrafting? Are you winning? I remember reading that you lost the mending villager and then found another one and then found the original. So we got 2 now. Got 2 baller dudes. That's okay. 2 of them is cool. Hi DK, how are you? You're mad about the situation? Why is that? Y'all got... Y'all, or we have an FDX. I was like, do we have a thing here? That's not helpful. What about now? Oh, you're so small. What a small little baby. Why do you have an animation? Do you have like actual keyframes? Oh, you do. Wow. Now look at that. That's crazy. All right. How big even like are you? You are very small. But that's probably actually accurate. Sure, you can keep some animation data. What are we even gonna call you? I'll call you A. Wolf Skull Ref A. Ah, exactly, correct. And then what other ones we got? We got one of these guys. An OBJ. Wow. Okay, that one's much bigger and also more open. Interesting. Let you know when I'm on the server next. Hell yeah. Maybe I'll play a little bit later. Also, I want to take it down and do some of the stuff you suggested, and then see if I can't boost the performance anymore. I've been meaning to Google because I know it's still like stuttering and it's kicking me out occasionally, and I'm sure it's stuttering for some people too. I want to see if there's anything I can do about that. I also got to figure out if anybody's a knower, because I'm not a knower. Does anybody know is it bad? So like the back of my router has a certain number of Ethernet ports, right? They're all used, but I want to plug another thing in. What is the, if anybody here knows networking stuff, what is the like way that you deal with that? Do I buy just a simple like port splitter? Do I have to buy like a powered hub that like will carry the connection better or something? I don't know what the rules are. All right, anyways, let me catch back up. Gone north 2,000 blocks, find a zombie village. Cured a zombie villager, made a whole pathway. Hell yeah! So curing them just makes them charge you less when you buy stuff from them, right? What is the fundraiser for? I'm trying to get myself a new PC, and I am pivoting a lot of my. Okay, the TLDR is, I don't want to be stuck in infinite 2D art commission hell for furries for the rest of my life. I want to make my own brand with my own characters and my own merch and my own media and stuff. And a big part of that has been pivoting towards making merchandise like t-shirt designs and making 3D animations and stuff. But the t-shirts, you have to have money up front to be able to buy the blanks to print the shirts, and you also have to have money up front to spend the time making the design, because bills don't just magically get paid by the concept of a t-shirt design. Similarly, with 3D animation stuff, I need newer PC hardware to make that like doable in terms of rendering at the scale that I want to render stuff at. So these things combined, I'm trying my best to escape the infinite draw this guy's OC vaguely muscular masculine dude with his cock and balls out for the rest of my life, because I've done a lot of that and I want to start making more of my own stuff. TLDR. That wasn't that is, believe it or not, that is the abridged version. That is the TLDR. What's the size of a regular bitch ass cube? I feel like I'm gonna scale things based off of the size of the regular bitch ass cube. Okay, so the other thing is like actually small. Cause like what is the, I don't know how the big fucking meters are, dude. Okay, we Google. How big is a wolf skull in cm, in centimeters? I don't want an AI overview, dude. The average length is 25 centimeters. Is that true? Length 25 centimeters, height 12 centimeters. Okay. Regular cube is 2. Yeah, that's average skull length is 25 centimeters. Width is actually the length should be that one, so this should be 0.5. Width is 13.8. That's 0.138 rather. And then height 12 centimeters. I'm not stupid, right? Centimeters. I'm not stupid, right? It is just yes, correct? So smile. 0.128, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not stupid. That's good. Okay, yeah, so this one is actually like basically realistically sized. Yeah, okay, so we just resize the rest of them, I guess. We title this average wolf skull size. Ugh. I could change it to BCM, but I like keeping it meters. Mother's goal was around 512. Your mother was astounded when she got it straight away. What's countdown? You have to tell me what countdown is. I don't know what countdown is. Anyways. Do one of those. Also, the fucking I have little like pads for my armrests, and they're goddamn fucking explode. They're so
likey
old. They're all
things.
falling apart.
Me wanting not to stress about food or shelter
Oh my
or medicine.
gosh. Me likey shiny things. Me wanting not to stress about food or shelter or medicine. Thank you so much for the support. That genuinely means a fuck ass load to me. And I will not waste it. This is a life-changing opportunity for me, and I am doing my best to make it happen. And then my goal is if I can make it happen and become financially stable off of like my own works, I want to leverage a lot of the time I'll be able to reclaim and like time and energy and passion to like make a bunch of cool tutorials on stuff that I know how to do. Like one of the things I want to do, I don't know. I feel like my internet connection is probably good enough to support it. One of the things I want to do is I want to do a series of streams where I do my best to create a really cool Twitch VTubing setup completely from scratch on like a fresh essentially a fresh Windows install. And like, but I want to stream making it, and then so it'll be kind of like streamception, and then I'll make that into YouTube videos as well. So thank you again so much. I appreciate it a ton. But yeah, Vol, you have to tell me what countdown is. Also, hi Dogu, how was your Tuesday? All right, we gotta make John Man smaller. Also, he is facing backward. Very interesting how close these are to each other. I am gonna go ahead and move that jaw though. We should probably close the jaw. Question, I guess, is where do we even rotate it from? I guess one way that we could do this is by going like that, and then probably should be easy enough to make a, I don't, dude. Should be easy enough to just make a cut here. So I would assume that it'd be pivoting around there, and then we can make a cut here, and then cursor to selected, and then undo all of that. Cool.
Me liking shiny things. Me wanting not to stress about food or shelter or medicine.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Blender Jiggle Physics tutorial. I am gonna be making so many. The world of ball physics is going to be greatly improved. Okay, let's learn about what Countdown is. It's a letters and numbers game where you get either an assortment of 9 letters, consonants or vowels of varying quantities based on what the contestant chooses. And you're tasked with making the longest word out of 9 letters each round, or reaching a determined number value out of 6 numbers, maximum of 4 large, the remainder small. That's, I read all of that, and I processed fucking nothing. Okay, let me read it fucking again. Letter where you get either an assortment of 9 letters, consonants, vowels, wait, you said either, and then I can't see what the next either is. Letter rounds and number rounds are separate. Okay, so fuck the letters thing. Let's look at the numbers thing. Or reaching a determined number value out of 6 numbers, maximum of 4 large, remainder small. Okay, I see. Neat. Well, you're so smartful. Anyways, let's go ahead and try and move Buddy Boy's jaw, I think. Ooh, actually, do I think that is, would I say that is where his jaw, I think we gotta do this again, because I think I did it on the other skull. Oopsie. Hee hee haha. I definitely did it on the other skull. Okay, we do that again. It's because I hid the fucking collection instead of the thing. Alright, you guys don't need to be part of a group. You're gonna be part of a collection, because I don't like that behavior. Wolf, skull. Thanks, guys. Oh, your parent, keep transform. Get rid of that. You guys go in there. Cool. Put this man back into the refs folder. Ba 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 ba. All right, all right. Getting home afterward and almost immediately napping for like an hour. Is that why you're able to get into my streams? Because you go to nap. You go nappy time. Okay, let's do the thing I just did, but again, and do it actually for the right guy this time. Okay. I'm gonna say like there. Cool. And honestly, we can divorce these two. I think that's gonna be fine, actually. What is the separate hotkey? Is it? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Also, let's name our shit to be less bad. We'll go a bottom. Actually, we can shorten that to a bottom. Cool. Also, as cool as your animation is, let's get rid of that thing, bestie. Okay. And then let's grab a new collection, Wolf Skull Ref Beat, and then we're gonna normally wake at midnight anyway. But when I sit down, it's more kind of go plush. I see. Barbecue sauce, most kernel level, salt and peppery. What is that a good thing? Oh. Do you guys like cleaning? What is your, okay, if you had to pick a like household chore type beat, like a thing you can do around your living space, that is in a chore category, what is your most cathartic one that you would do? Where do we find them? Okay, so that's a big part of why I am fundraising. I am setting up, I currently own garu.com, the website, and it's bad because I have a degree in computer science, but it's all in back-end programming, so I don't know front-end, which to layman code speak, I can't make website, I can make a database. So I'm collaborating, so I have a website, garu.com, but it's very bad and jank because I've made it in basically the span of 24 hours before I went to a convention because I had printed nice business cards for myself that I was gonna give out at the table I was vending at that had QR codes, and the QR codes went to my website, and I wanted it to be when I first bought garu.com, the domain, which by the way only costs $4 a year because nobody wants it, so yay me. It was just a redirect directly to my Twitch, but I want it to actually host I wanted to show my social media and stuff and show off my goods and services. So I'm collaborating with my roommate who does web design full-time as a job, but they're currently on a trip. So when they get back, we're going to finish up making the website good, and there will be a shop front on the website. And that shop front will be a place you can buy stuff from Gars. However, in the short term, I am doing it all manually via a Google form. So let me post a link in the chat, and you can see. Do you have a blue sky? Also, let me know if I am saying your name right. I see DU, which makes me want to say do, and then AT makes me want to say at. Is it duat? Let me know if I am pronouncing this correctly. I do not know if you have a blue sky account, but if you do, there it is on Blue Sky. If you do not have a Blue Sky account, I have the link on Twitter. I just want I'm just linking you the stuff that includes the images of my friend in their cool creature mask. But if you want the link just to the actual order form, the order form itself does actually have all of the information that you might want. Duot. Okay. Understood. I will try my best to remember. If I fuck it up, let me know. The form also has all of the photographs and information about the shirts. But yeah, that's my first shirt design. It's not my first shirt design. It's my first shirt design that I've actually physically made, because I had a lot of aspirations for it, but I saved up the money to buy blanks. And I met somebody who lives vaguely locally who does printmaking full time, and they brought me into their trans queer collective printmaking shop and taught me how to use their equipment to physically make the shirts. So I bought the blank shirts from through their business, because they have a you can buy it in bulk and get a discount business set up. And then I went into their shop and I physically made a bunch of those shirts and tank tops, and that was my first time doing that. So I did a one color design, and this next one I want to make another one. I have another one planned. The next one I want to do colors. Ideally I'm going to try for 2, maybe even 3. Hi Gail, how are you? How's your Tuesday? What does cathartic mean? Cathartic means like pleasing, soothing, relaxing, pleasant. That's how I would describe cathartic. Anyways, you are now. I put both of these in here. I put this in here. Wolf Skull Ref B, you are now. I dub B. B top jaw. B bottom jaw. Just ordered 2. Hell yeah. Okay, well that's fucking rad, because I was just about to send another order out, so I can shoot you an invoice later. And I was about to go to the post office either tomorrow or Thursday to ship out another batch, so I can put yours in the next batch. I appreciate it a lot. You'd have to be, if I have to be making the bed. I haven't made my bed. I make my bed occasionally, and usually exclusively if I want my room to look like really presentable. But I'm weird. I don't use like the standard bed setup. I have the like fitted sheet on the mattress and like over the mattress topper. But then I don't use like the standard like sheet blanket comforter. I just do exclusively blankets, ideally soft fuzzy ones, and I just do, if it gets hot, I do lighter fuzzy ones. If it gets cold, I stack fuzzy blankets. When did I get the when to go ahead? That's actually not that's not me in it. That is my roommate Anu inside of it, and I have a link to the person that made that. Let me go grab it for you. If you have Blue Sky, that is the person that made that skull head. The mask that my friend Hanu is wearing. You can tell they're Hanu because they have a little collar around their neck in the pictures, and it has a little tag that says Hanu. That's my roommate, and they purchased that at a convention, and I believe it is made by that person. Okay, we do what I did again. Scullies are superior. Yeah, that's why I'm going to be making a Skullhead VR chat model, because I don't have. I want to make a really well. It's going to be a VR chat model, but I'm also going to try and use it for animations and stuff. So I'm going to make it. I'm going to try and make it really hot, but I can make multiple ideally. So the first one is always a little bit of scuff. Oh wait, oops. I should be. I should do this. That way, be better about positioning this. I'm gonna say something like that. Okay, that's more like it. Cool. And then we're gonna grab this, we're gonna rotate it. I feel like that's definitely underbite. Material. I feel like that's about right. Perhaps. That-ish. Yeah, okay. I will take that. And now let's try and match these up as best we
Me
can.
liking shiny things. Me wanting not to stress
Oh
about
my gosh,
food or
dude.
shelter or medicine.
Anonymous, thank you so much. Go. Thank you guys. Thank you. I super appreciate it. It fucking means the world to me, and I'm going to make it worth your while. I promise. I promise you, you'll see the benefits of this manifest, and it will be cool, and you will be glad you participated. I will make it worth your while. I feel like that's probably as close as these two are gonna get to being like symmetrical. Seems like they're supposed to underbite a bit. So maybe this could go back a little bit more, but honestly, I feel like, yeah, I mean, that's definitely fire. It looks like these are kind of supposed to sit together, which makes sense. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to make cool shit, and it will be because you guys made it possible. Okay. Probably honestly an easier way to do this would be to yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Having the skull be symmetrical is probably a good idea. Whatever. Let's fix the rotation on our references first, and then we can worry about it like that. Do one of these again. Wow. Okay. And then is that sitting in the pocket for the maybe it makes more sense to have it pivot from there then. Yeah, so it's not from the top, it's from like down here. That makes more sense to me because this one's an actual scan. I think the other one's modeled. How I up it? Here's like a bit of a gap. Do I have a head suit? I don't know if I've seen you with one. I do not. I have a suit in progress, and my goal is if I can get myself financially, if I can get enough support on like Patreon services like Patreon and Subscribestar, and I can stabilize by selling merch and continue to pump out like art and 3D animations and just build enough support that I'm like financially stable. I want to make a I want to be somebody who produces really cool skull masks, kind of similar to the one that my roommate has, but slightly different because that one's a deer skull, and I want to because a lot of people 3D print this like particular wolf skull model, and like I'm not a super huge fan of its proportions, and there's like stuff I could exaggerate about it that I think would be cool, and I want to do a bunch of that. So that will be something that happens eventually.
Me liking shiny things. Me wanting not to stress about
Oh my
food or
God.
shelter or medicine.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you. It's, yeah, I promise you I will make the coolest Scully stuff that is possible. I am all about skull creatures. I have skull dog merch. I have skull keychains. And my ideal goal is to make I have friends who are knowers about like who work 3D printing industrially, like that's their job, so they have access to like the newest hottest shit. So I have the connections to be like, if I can make a cool as fuck fursuit head skull type thing, I know the people that can get it made, and I know a bunch of people who make fursuits and stuff, so I can ideally, because I feel like whenever you're learning a new skill, there's like the beginning of the pipeline of getting better at it, where you make a lot of fuck ups and you make a lot of bad unworkable shit before you learn how to do it correctly. And I know a good handful of people who make fursuits, and I also know a couple people who've made skull, either 3D printed skulls or like mold printed skulls, who said they would be down to help me with my first one, so that I could ideally skip past some of the having everything be fucked and bad parts of the process. So yeah, that is definitely something that will be existing in the future. Okay, so that it like sits kind of in the pocket. I feel like that's as close as this is gonna get. Probably. I feel like these are pretty accurate now. Do these teeth really sit like that in this one though? Oh, they kind of do. Okay. They just kind of sit past each other like that. That's crazy, dude. Wolf skulls are so cool, dude. If I don't get cake right now, I'll literally die. You have to tell me about what kind of cake it is when you get back. I want to know. I want to hear about it. Hi, Jet. Oh, is the main petting not working? I thought it was. I thought I tested that before I started stream, but that is one of the art, or maybe I just didn't see it happen. That is one of the infinite OBS lovely things, is the does main petting want to work, or not main petting specifically, this particular overlay. Okay, if I hit refresh a bunch, you go now. There we go. Okay, yeah. It's just that, dude, it's that one it's not just that one overlay. I wish I could say it's just that one overlay, but it's not. It's all of OBS forever is a nightmare program where you every time you launch it, actually it might not even just be OBS. It's probably also just like Windows. It's a nightmare program where every time you launch it, you roll fucking RNG dice, and maybe the entire thing explodes and none of your shit works, or maybe it's fine and everything is normal. Hi Herpy, how are you? I'm so compressed. All right, yeah, I feel like these are pretty solid. Scanning. Now. Wow. I think they also they kind of seem to, for the most part, agree. Is this one actually smaller? I do not think it is smaller. I think it's just not... They're not exactly the same. And you know, that's fine. I think that's about as close as they're gonna get, really. All right. Wow. Your PNG. Is that a good thing to be? I don't even know if I need other ref. Yeah, I feel like I don't need other refs. Okay. So we've got our refs here. I think my plan is to just take shit one itty bitty step at a time, and we'll probably just like hard surface model. I guess the first thing I can ask myself is, do I prefer one of these? Is one of these better than the other? I feel like I've fucked up the positioning of this one a little bit. This one is the one that's an actual scan of a real one. I think somebody modeled this one. So I feel like the real one probably better to use for references. You're doing okay? I'm glad to hear that. We'll save Wolf Skull B if we need it for later though. Okay. term, because so something I learned from the first thing we made is I'm gonna want to model all of the teeth separately. So I think first things first is start with the top jaw. And I feel like we hard surface model first, like with basic shapes, and then we start sculpting after. It's been a minute since I sculpted anything in Blender. I probably will want to use my tablet just for the pressure sensitivity. But I'm not 1000% on that because I don't know. We'll see how far we can get with hard surface sculpting in the short term. For the moment, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I've been drinking a lot of water. Yeah, and then we'll get busy making. I don't think I want to try and do like I just want to have my own one. I don't want to do like a low poly one. I just want to have my own skull that I can find. Even though I already have one from years ago, that one's worth. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Exactly, Gail. You understand. Making noises is good, I would say. It's good. That's the wrong scene. This is the right scene. Okay. I guess the question I have for myself is, like, normally I feel like the last time I did this, I started from the beginning with sculpting. But right now I feel like I could just do, because now I know a lot more about hard surface stuff. Or at least I know a lot more hotkeys of how to like drag and make things. So I feel like maybe I start with that. And then we move from there. That's gonna be our refs collection. Let's make a modeling collection. You lived. What kind of cake did you get? Also, can I change the color of this in how do I don't think I've ever done that before. We Google that. Change color of object in viewport Blender. You keep mashing just using skull as ref. Using it as a ref. I've already sculpted my own skull before, but it was like 2.5 or 3 years ago, and I know a lot more about Blender now. Viewport display. That's what I thought it was gonna be, but what's a good, yeah, that's an appropriately skull type color, I would say. Cool. All right. Well, we don't need to worry about the bottom jaw for the moment. We're just gonna focus on the top jaw. let's go ahead and wow, that's a lot of topology. He's got holes in his head. All right, all right, all right. We're not going to worry about the teeth. Going for realism or a Toonie style? Definitely realism for now, but I'm thinking about it. We'll figure out some of these things along the way, I think. How it's gonna work. Does it make sense to... Honestly, unironically, I think I'm just gonna start with a fucking, like, cube. We start with the blender cube, unironically. And then we're just gonna go... Or actually, I feel like maybe it would make more sense if I make sure... What? See, that's one of the things that I think is cool that I want to teach to people when I make my cool OBS tutorials. That is making cool transitions like that is definitely something I'm gonna teach people. All right, we make our funny cube. We make it much smaller. We cut it in half. We cut it in half. We add a mirror modifier. Bonk. And then we add an extra 0 there for the purposes of what we're doing. Why am I cutting you in half? It's okay. I'm mirroring your other half. So you're far more symmetrical than you were mere moments ago, folksy. All of your problems, all of your asymmetries in your life, I've just solved them for you. You're welcome. Free of charge. Okay. Oh. Now you have two bad halves. No, I'm sure I got the good half twice. I'm sure that's what happened. Wonder if there's a way for me to yeah, okay. Kind of wish I could. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I guess we just start fucking hard surface modeling. For the moment.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Is that playing? I hope that played audio. I was fucking with some audio stuff today. It did? Okay, good. Hmm. Womp, womp, womp. Hmm. Bulgarian, hello. How are you? How's it going? Can I hotkey this? Oh, what's a good hotkey? Is this a key? Yeah, that's useful. I think more importantly, I should grab this one. Put it like over there. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. I want to actually go ahead and try and mask off the teeth for this. Let's go ahead and put the teeth into some vertex fruit. Not that that's going to be easy. Smile. Make it bigger. Just relaxing for now. Well, hopefully I can help you have a chill time relaxing. I feel you on the not living but alive. That's a mood sometimes. Hopefully I can provide some vibe restoration for you. We're listening to some old school Pokemon music, and we're doing some cool 3D modeling stuff. Or at least I think it's cool. It's gonna get cool. Cooler even. Wolf mode. Dang it. Dang it. Go. Bruh. Okay, that's for the most part all these. Oh, this guy lost some teeth on the side. Damn. Damn. Poor fella. I think that's a 2. We're gonna just pretend for now. Oh. Go. All right. We're going to take that. We're going to make a vertex group. We're going to call it hide. We're going to go back to object mode. We're going to add a mask. I'm going to select the vertex group. Do one of those. I didn't hit assign. I'm stupid. Made our vertex group. We call it hide. Hit assign. Then we add our mask. Change it to the vertex group. Invert it. Cool. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. We go back to jiggling our little basic shapes here. We're gonna take both of these. We're gonna say, they're both currently, better both have no rotation, right? Okay, whatever is going on with both of you guys, I'm gonna say, object, transform. Where's the, is it not in transform? Where is it? I know, oh, there it is. Apply, I'll transform. Bam. And it's object. Apply, I'll transform. Cool. Great. Oh, we're gonna change gold. Oh. Oh. Hi Ty, how are you? How's it going? Alright, now I can select this. Go. Bam. Do that. And then in theory, if I hit Alt-R on both of these, it should. Cool. Great. Could be better had the affliction attack again. Are you ill? You're on 32 inches now? What does this mean? You're on 32 inches now. Huh? Explain. Oh, display. Okay, gotcha. Cool. That's neat. can suck at Dota 144 hertz? Hell yeah. Actually, I think at this point, this is when we start, oh. Hi Riku, how are you? Sleepy but okay in general. How am I? I'm doing okay. I am hanging in there, you know? Good. Yeah. I would tend to agree. Honestly, I feel like that should just happen for the deep. That. And this guy. My neck. Somewhat double display setup because your old display is on your left. Yeah, that's helpful when you get a new monitor. I would say. I'm making this topology so fucked, but it does not matter because it's all going to go away like momentarily anyways. We are literally just blocking out some shapes. And then we're gonna explode all of them immediately when we start doing the remeshing, which is basically required for what we're going. All right. That is a struggle. Do you not have a boom arm? I use a boom arm and that helps a lot in my experience. All right. Oh, wow. No idea if this is actually faster than if I just started fucking slurping shit around with a UV sphere, but that's what experimenting's all about, baby. That's what it's all about. Whatever, we roleplay, we roleplay. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like I just do this as sculpt mode. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to do this in hard surface. Why? Why does the guard do this? Really unknowable. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna pull out the tablet, maybe? I don't even know if I need my tablet. I don't know if we're at the we need pressure test. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Time to refamiliarize ourselves with sculpting stuff. Remesh is that. Also, let's go ahead and I would like to see. Oh, it shows it on every object. Oh, can I have on my sculpt up? Por favor. Heart emoji, Riku. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I want to see the wireframe for this sculpted object. If there's a way to do that. We Google. Well, sad. So be it. Actually, I suppose. Well, I suppose that we only have to do that for when I go. Wow, that's. Ah. That's right. That would be a lot. Control R, right? Yeah. I want far smaller than that. Maybe slightly bigger than that. I don't want to drink. Fuck that. Okay, that's a good starting point. Nice. Yeah. That better be. Okay. Colors, UVs, other attributes. That's fine. Why did you immediately triangulate? Why can't they change this? Why can't it's just dark? Why the fuck is this menu dark? What? Alright, how do I fucking make a hotkey to bring up tools? Because that's gonna be something I'm gonna want to do. Because Sculpt Paint Tool is fucking deprecated. God damn it. So sad, dude. Where's my... Yeah, that's about what I want to happen. Yeah, there's like quick favorites and stuff that I could leverage. I might end up plugging my Tor box in if I go that far though. What is the quick favorite hotkey? Cool. Just Q. Okay. Well, you are getting quick favorite, and then where's Crab? You were getting favorite. Okay. It might have... All right. Give myself. Yeah. Honestly, if I'm gonna be pressing buttons this much, I should just fucking I should just start using my goddamn toolbox. God. What it's for, after all. Fine, you can upgrade its firmware. Wah, wah, wah. It is connected. Okay. Got a preset list for Blender. No. But you don't auto switch. I create a Blender preset. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Everything does nothing until I tell it to. That's good. Alright, so what do I use a lot? There's shift. Shift is gonna be important. So let's make this one. It's to be shift. Cool. Side gets to be control, I think. For sure. And then I think we will make right be quick favorite. Ooh. All right. Oh, okay. Sweet. Actually, let's make short into quick. Actually have up be 7. That bind rate. You gotta, are you not aware of the numpad? Okay, you are now. And then right is gonna. Okay, why do you think that's 8? Do I have to have thumb lock on? There we go. I see. I do have. Oh. Numpad 3. Both of these I guess get to be numpad 3. Then down. Or actually, I guess it makes most sense to just have it be up and right. And I guess I don't know. Left can be something else eventually. Hi Gray, how are you? Anyway. Oh, I know what left can be. Left can be Alt and Z. And then down can be that. Okay. Took another nap after work. How was your after work nap? Why are you? Is something holding down spacebar? Why do you think spacebar is? Oh. Not gonna keep it. Okay. Let's make this top button tab. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well. Okay. Oh, I suppose I can have that be what I'm used to being. Oh, scroll. Which one of these is up? Up. Down. Nope, those are inverts. No, scroll down. Scroll up. Okay. Oh, up, 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 up. Oh, oh. I make that button. It should be, yeah. And I don't know what's a good hotkey. For VMAT. Make it that button. Or Right. Turn this. I might pull open another. Oh, oh. Oh, wait. Gonna have to get used to the sculpting workflow again because I have not done it in a minute. And I also have not used my toolbox at all yet. So. All right. 7 out of 10. I feel you. Let's go ahead and add this to quick grid. All right. I'm gonna say, I mean, Think these triangles know they're alive? Of course. They feel pain, they feel fear. Nuh-uh. Hi Riot, how are you? That's how you are? Damn, did you decide to pay for it? I imagine you went through with it, knowing you. Is that because of our stupid country doing stupid bullshit? Like, is that due to recent things, or would it normally cost that much? Damn. That's so fucked. That's a lot of number go up. Not even in a good way. Swapping in so fast and you feel like you're fading in and out of consciousness. Yeah, I imagine they loop a lot in the actual game. Ah.
I love you, and thank you for joining me on this journey.
Thank you, Autumn. Art emoji. 5 billion years. Thanks for the support, gamer. How are you doing? How's your back feeling? Learn about this box is you now. Oog, Riot. Oog, everything in the shipping world. Bad. Oh, it was fine. You were just fucking lying to me. That's already like... Oh, actually, that's probably good. Oh, that's a lot of... Wow. 30 years! Still hurts, like so far I've been... Ugh. Have you seen any sort of professional about it yet? What are the hotkeys for this? Is it what I think it is? So let's go ahead and grab that shit. Get dial. This one's gonna be up. Up. Down. Come on, stupid. Oh, that's dial. Oop. I need knob. Sorry. Knob and dial, very different. What's the story Darkest Dungeon 2 was last night? Oh boy, how is it? Unfortunate, Autumn. Health insurance stuff doesn't cover it. Gwaug. The health insurance either. If you don't make I don't know what state you're in, but state healthcare is sometimes okay. That's available. I don't know. But it's okay, everyone at the end is okay. That's super lame. But also not shocking at all. By state jobs, right? No, I mean, there's state-sponsored healthcare if you're below a certain income for a lot of states. I don't know if it's for all states, but for a lot of states, that's a thing that exists. Exists for mine at least, and I know because I'm on it, because I'm poor. Am I really used to pressing that one? Scanning. Turning into a lot of triangles really fast. Yeah, it's gonna become much more, don't you worry. Around not something you can work with, or just making your own shape make adjustments easier. It's technically something that I could work with, but I don't want to just use a like scanned wolf skull as a base. Like, I suppose I could. I don't know. I guess there's nothing stopping me from using it as a base. I just kind of want to get the sculpting practice in, because I have not sculpted in Blender in like maybe 2.5 years at this point. At the very least, it's a good warm-up for that. But I could just, yeah, I could just use the other thing as a base and just clean it up. It's probably easier. I don't know. Some part of my brain was like, I want to sculpt it. But you're making a lot of sense. I guess part of me is like, is that cheating? But I guess that's also part of me that art-wise I should get better at, like, not listening to, where I'm like, oh, I must perform the labor. That's not actually necessarily helping anything, making things better. You aren't wrong, dude. You're definitely not wrong. My scuffed little son. Okay, well, we'll start doing that. I think that makes sense. I think you're making too much sense for me to ignore. Oh. Yeah, I mean, but also this is not like usable, so I'm gonna have to clean this up anyway. If I wanted to pull this directly, because this is a scan of a real life wolf skull. And so it feels kind of like cheating to just start with a 3D scan, but I guess that's not exactly a useful mentality. Like there's kind of no point in thinking like that, I suppose. What the fuck is this thing? I don't want this. Get that the fuck out of here. Where's your settings for that? HUD? Get that out of here. Don't want that. But yeah, I guess first things first would be... I'm gonna say this side is the less fucked side, maybe? I don't know. They both kind of have fucked parts about them. The interesting part. That is true, yeah. That does make sense. All right. Transformative. True. Okay. Well, first things first is we're gonna have to blow his shit up and make him mirrored, I think, is the first thing to do. All right. Someone say transform, maybe. Actually, I guess we're gonna do left, and we'll do a right. We'll see. We'll put the two of them. It's TF time. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a join boolean. Oh wait, are you saying boolean? I was just gonna make duplicates. Can I boolean them against each other? All right, catch you later, Dogu. Heart emoji. Can I boolean it against itself? I'm just gonna go with what I was doing. If you want to explain more though, Jet, then maybe I will understand. For now, I'm gonna do one of these. Cool. To use for the boolean. That does make sense. So now I can boolean this against the first one. Unless I crash Blender. I may be crashing Blender. Because they're inside of each other. This is not the correct way to do this. Oops. Almost certainly have crashed Blender. Well, You can close the program. I don't care. We do it to gain. We know what we did wrong. No, it's more so I booleaned them while they're directly inside of each other, so that's not gonna work very well. Okay. All right. Anyways, give me my funny cube again. Okay. Boolean. The cube. Manifold. Okay. Me another cube, except we're gonna do that. And then cube 01. And here for this guy too. Okay. The teeth are definitely the most scuffed part of this for sure. %1,000%. Describe to me how to do the join thing you were talking about. Keep the part of the mesh that is common between all operands. Union. Combine meshes in an additive way. Okay, so let's... Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. It's going to be Boolean and union. Okay. So let's go ahead and... okay, so let's... Apply. Then boom, apply. And then union. Non-manifold input. Oh, they're not manifold. They were manifold until I merged them together. I had a bunch more zeros to my fucking mirror modifier, probably. Prevent vertices from going through the mirror during transport. How do I check if something? Check if object. Another. Select all by trait. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, did it just duplicate everything? Instead of duplicate birds? I see, it has duplicate bird. I have a lot of games I've not played, yeah. I just had a friend that was like, why do you not have this on your wish list? I was like, I'll put it on my wish list, but whatever. Okay. This should now be manifold. Let's grab you. Apply. Uh-oh. Okay. And then all by trait, non-manifold. How do you, what? So there's, wait, no, there's still manifold stuff. What? Or non-manifold stuff. What? Burr. Burr, 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 burr. You returned. Welcome back. That was not actually the problem, it turns out. ED print toolbox. Well, it's ED print toolbox. Okay. You're gonna crash because I clicked make manifold. Time to find out. Nope, seems like that worked. Bro, I literally clicked make manifold and you have non-manifold things. Brother. Is that a lot of distance? That might be a lot. That might be too much. I don't even know if this is worth it. Oh, blunder. I wish I had a don't actually do that if it's gonna make you think too long button. I have made it think too long. I need the blunder, wait! You're gonna think too hard and die! Need to cancel the thinking button. God, the front teeth are so fucked, dude. Yeah, I feel like that would be a pretty good feature, I think. Eye ink, that would be a good feature. So it's the left tooth that was way closer to the center. Honestly, I might just merge these together and then, like, shrink wrap stuff around it. And then see what happens. Alright. Remember to floss. Flossing is important. That's true. Enhancement. Yeah, what's gonna happen if I just, do one of those? And then, decimating the model before the Boolean might work as well. I think I'm just gonna do this for now and then see what happens. See if I can, like, fucking, see if I can, make 5 billion. When will we bullying at your place? Whenever you want, Gray. Seven, maybe? Maybe 8? Okay, 8 should be enough. Then we find out if this is gonna work. Food law for yesterday. Holy shit. That sounds probably uncomfortable. Well, you sure are doing... Oh, okay, is it because I did tick negative? I see. Hmm. That's pretty decent. Although I am curious, what happens if I, like... I am very intently curious what happens if I just take this bitch into sculpt mode. And just say... Does that, like, fix... I feel like that's pretty decent. PBQ8. Our fucked up son. We can fix his bald spots. Just smooth him out. Okay. I think that's pretty good for a base. Then we probably multi-res him and then start trying to clean him up. That's probably where drawing tablet come in. Let's see how scuffed is this gonna get if I go up a bunch of levels? Because he's already a lot. Okay. Yeah, okay. Even one subdivision is gonna be a lot. I believe in you, Blender. I believe. I believe. Okay, maybe we can't even multi-res him at all. Depending on whether this is actually thinking about stuff or if it's just gone, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Hopefully it's thinking about stuff, but I also would not be shocked based on how dense this is if it's just currently going, no, I will not be doing that actually. That would make a lot of sense if that was the case. I'll let it think about it for another bit though. Yeah, it's probably exploding. No, it did it. It figured it out. All right. Yeah. Okay, we can turn optimal display back on. And then I think we start jiggling him on this multi-res modifier. Which, if I recall correctly, should be non-destructive. If I do something like that. Let's say I go and get rid of his bald spot. That should be non-destructive, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, great. Turning it on and off is definitely gonna take some thinking. So probably don't want to do that very often. But it is non-destructive as I had hoped. So that's good. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I'm sorry I turned him off. I'll never turn my multi-res modifier off again until I need to apply it. Is there any lamp? What does that mean? Explain this to me, Vol. Oh god, is it over? Is it Jover? Oh, does it have to recalculate it every single time I turn the modifier on or off? Probably need to not do that then. Okay. Okay, well let's undo jiggling his bald spot. Oh god, I undid one too many times. No, stop. Stop, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. To our son. I undid too many times. I gotta decide if these are even the proportions that I want before I start trying to clean up the sculpt anyway. I think we'll probably do that first. I also don't even yeah, you can explode. That's fine. I don't think I need to have the multi-res modifier, honestly. Or if I do, I wonder if I keep it even at 0 subdiv, since it's a modifier, if it should be non-destructive. I'll do that if that works the way that I think it does. And then I'll just apply it later, but keeping it non-destructive so I can reference what we had before would be good. Okay, it's really thinking about it. I might have saved with the multi-res modifier on. This is the case. It may now take forever to load because I've done a dump. This is why I gotta iterate his number to 0.02 instead of 0.01. It's okay though. He should load. Smile. Sculpture crew. It's thinking about it. It's got many things to think about, which is, you know, understandable considering. Vol, can you still name what each of these Pokemon tracks are? Wow, that's really thinking about it, dude. I've made such a vital error. Such a critical error. Don't do what I learned from Gar's mistake. Blender does not like 8 billion tries. It likes like 1 million tries. There we go. Okay, yeah. Get rid of this. That will make Blender be less mad. Thank you, thank you. Don't need this either. We're gonna iterate. Get rid of that. Get rid of, actually, we can probably keep these for right. It is right. There is. Left. Cool. Alright, so the question was, if I multi-res at level 0, can I still Oh wait, oops, I multi-res the fucking cube. Lol. At level 0, do I still get non-destructive behavior? Sure don't. Okay. If I click on sculpt base mesh, and then I do one of these. Okay. It's destructive. Okay. So I'd have to sculpt directly on this, which I guess is fine. I suppose that's fine. I do want to keep the tiny little bits of texture that we have, honestly. Probably fill in his little skull bits though. That can probably be shit that we add in at the end as a possible like shape key. That is one way to do it, is I can do all of the sculpting work on a shape key, and that should be non-destructive. One way to think about it. Clean up, phase 1. And now if I go into sculpt mode, in theory, smoothing all this shit out should be non-destructive because JP smile. Yeah, okay. But that does mean I cannot modify the base mesh at all. Or rather, I can't hit Control R, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's find out. But I'm pretty sure that is the rule. Right? Ah, if I do hit Control R, it just gets rid of all shape. Okay, I see. Understood. Understood. Got it. Fix that even better. Okay. We don't need there to be shape. Okay. Well, this calls for plugging drawing tab in basically, but I guess we could also just set up the bottom jaw in a similar way. But that should maybe be its own whole file, tbqh. To be honest, hi Cyrus, how are you? How's your Tuesday been? Scanning. Those are going to be separate objects. Being able to put them together in the same file would make sense, but I think performance-wise, we might face a hit. I'm not entirely sure. We will find out. I think you discombobulated me while I was time scanned.
Discombobulate.
Well, let's go ahead and go ahead and grab the first steps, and nope. Oh, well.
Discombobulate.
Give me this.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Make that the right one. Honestly. Instantly scanning the hierarchy. Wow. Oh! I can't be killed anymore. You're killing me for nothing. Ow. Okay. We got bottom jaw right. Out, and then we're gonna duplicate it. And we're gonna make bottom jaw left. And stretchies. Go. Wah. Gog. Wah. Gua. Okay, we start with bottom jaw right. Which means Wah.
Discombobulate.
We get rid of this part. Go. We bowl it up. Okay. And then we apply, and then we apply.
Graveyard of my hopes and dreams.
Then we do Boolean, and we get the right path. Manifold cannot execute non-manifold input. I am stupid. Putting the modifier on the invisible one. Boolean, please. There we go. And then we... Wait, does dragons not work? Did I miss updating dragons on the PC swap? If does dragons work? I was not paying attention. If it doesn't work, that means I have to change, because I changed, a lot of stuff has changed when I swapped. It didn't? Okay. I have to fix dragons then. That means it's looking for the file in the wrong place. Okay, I fixed dragons. Yeah, it has a space in the path name that needs to go away. Okay. It's fixed.
Dragons or whatever.
Very important, very important. Alright, we apply. We apply. Alright.
Dragons
Oh
or
wow,
whatever.
these are very different. Interesting. Yeah, my man was so crooked. My guy was so fucking crooked, dude. Damn. That's okay. We're gonna make him okay again. We can fix him. That did not fix him. Yeah, why is your voxel size so fucking wrong? Did that fuck you up a lot, or was it fine? Yeah, it was fine. Or actually, let's like look at your geometry first and make sure that's not like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Probably got a hotkey that shit, but. My boy is super icky and super gross. We're gonna just create the Boolean split collection and dump these in there, and then never look at this collection again. Okay. My very weird combined son. Do not need to be in front of me. He's so scuffed and thick on the bottom. He's a thick boy. Thick boy. Okay, though, we're gonna unscuff him.
Scanning.
And honestly, we're gonna make him better. We're gonna make him cool. He's gonna have like so much stuff going on. And hopefully we can unfuck his 8 billion topology, because right now it's a lot. It's a lot. How many numbers is he? Ooh, he's a lot. Ooh, he's a lot. Ooh, he's a lot. He's a lot of numbers right now. But that's okay. We can make him less numbers. We can clean up his little bald spots. How many triangles does he have? 1,357,888. More than a circle? I would say probably. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a task for getting used to using my tablet with the with my Torbox and sculpting again, because we definitely need the pressure sensitivity. But I wanna, like, we'll have to flatten a bunch of shit, and I'll have to get used to using tools again. But it should be okay, I think. I think it should be okay. For the most part. Should not lose too much topology. Can also just save this as the like quick reference one. Save this as the we'll save this one as that, and then we'll go and rename the other one. Get slow at 4 million verts. It probably does. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it gets slow no matter what you do, but we just need to not make it go to like 800 gajillion billion and should be perfectly passable. I think I'm also going to try and leverage the fuck out of, now that I know more about masking and other sculpting tools, I think we're just gonna leverage the fuck out of that because I wouldn't want to lose shit like this rid here. I want to make sure we keep that in at all costs. So definitely gonna have to be careful work. How close can we get with this shit? Okay, I mean, I can get pretty close. I need the viewport flipping to be flat or like further. How do I change my viewport flipping? Change viewport flipping to Blender. It's in the view tab. View tab. Hello. Yeah, thank you. Let's add a couple zeros there. Thanks. And get in nice and close to shit. Okay. Okay, we can smooth all this out. Yeah. He's gonna need so much topology. Ooh, he's gonna need so much topology. Ooh, it's gonna be hard. But that should be okay. We're just gonna mark our edges and we very, very gently smooth things. Probably better to like fill a little bit as well. And we can always come back to leverage the earlier version. Okay. We've got our starting basis. Obviously this needs to be corrected into being just in the center. There's a lot of thickness due to duplicated bullshit that we're gonna have to resolve. But that's, for the most part, just fine. I want to make sure he is symmetrical. For the purposes of sculpting. Okay. Well, I will be working on this guy more tomorrow. I should have my tablet and everything set up by then, so it should be easy to get into it. It's just going to be a matter of getting used to hotkeys again on the toolbox in Blender. But we got all that set up, so tomorrow we will start chugging away at him and see how it goes. You don't actually have material, do you? I just want you to have like a viewport texture. You don't actually have material, do you? Okay, yeah. Make them. Okay, we will continue this tomorrow. For now, let's go find somebody to raid out into. I want to go eat food and chill out a bit. Been grinding on stuff all day. Alright. Oh, maybe I'll check in on the Minecrafters for a bit. We'll see. Gotta make food either way. Alright, let's go see who is around. We can go send you guys off to. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Let's go say hi to Kale. We haven't said hi to Kale in a minute. They don't stream much, but I think they're doing it more often, which is pretty fucking cool. I respect that greatly. Go say hi to Kale for me, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. See you later. As always, huge thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon, Subscribestar, or by donating or something to the channel. Keeps my funny little gamer lights on, lets me pay for some of my bills. Super, super appreciate it. I'll see you guys then. Go say hi to Kale. Wish them well. Hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. And as always, get some good snacks in, some good naps in, and I'll see you later.